Hello everybody. Today I wanted to talk quickly about goals and goal setting. I think it's so important to have a reason to get up in the morning because you've got that thing that you're striving for. The most recent thing that I can think of that I had a goal set for and I was striving for was my Ironman 70.3, which is a triathlon event. It's a swim, then bike, then run, and it's a pretty long day, and it's not the sort of thing that you just wake up and just do. You do have to put a bit of effort into training and preparing yourself for it. So I wanted to run through some of the things that I did in preparation for this, because a lot of goals that are worth it are difficult to obtain. Usually you have to put a good amount of effort into preparing yourself for it. The thing about a difficult goal is that it's all the preparation before getting to that goal. It's all the structuring your training or whatever it is that you need to do to be able to achieve that goal. With the goal that I had, training and nutrition and sleep were three really big aspects. Training, I had to learn how to swim. I mean, I knew how to swim, but I didn't know how to swim 1.9 kilometers without stopping, without touching the bottom because I'm out in the ocean. That was a terrifying thought to try and get over. I had to spend a lot of time learning that. Another thing to talk about is that having that goal of, hitting the Ironman and coming across the finish line gives me a reason to get up in the morning. There were some mornings where, as you can imagine, running a bike shop here, we run a pretty busy schedule, so we're in the shop early and we're here till late. So the only time that I had for training was early in the morning before the sun was up. Mate, there's nothing fun about getting up before the sun, but I had to do it because I had that goal in mind. Having that goal gives you a reason to get up. Rather than waking up and being like, I don't feel like it today. It was, I don't feel like it today, but if I don't do this workout that I had planned, then that means that the next workout is gonna have to be twice as hard, which there's no way you can do it twice as hard, or I'm not gonna hit that goal, or something along those lines. You have to have that goal so that you've got a reason to do the hard thing before. Man, I cannot tell you the number of times that alarm goes off and I reach across with my eyes still shut and I'm trying to press the alarm button, and then I wake up and I think, oh my gosh, I have to do a 15-kilometer run today. Oh my gosh, and it's whatever time in the morning it is, and that seems so difficult. But then I think if I don't do this run now, I'm gonna be in the triathlon event, in the Ironman event, and I'm gonna get halfway through the run and I'm gonna think, this is too hard, because I had given myself an out before. So it's about that. I'm gonna use the word dedication and discipline as well, being able to just do the thing, even when the thing feels hard. The thing for me was obviously working out, was going for the run, going for a long bike ride, eating right. Dude, something as simple as there's a McDonald's across the road. I had to stare at those golden arches every day, and I sit in my chair and I think, I've finished all my paperwork for the day. Oh, I might treat myself to a McFlurry or whatever. And then I think, but if I do that, that means that the workout that I did this morning is void. It doesn't matter anymore, because now I've ruined it because I haven't stuck to that structured plan that I had to get me to that goal. Let me just say, the feeling that I had coming across the finish line though, totally made everything that sucked completely worth it. Picturing what that endpoint is gonna look like, whether it's crossing the finish line, whether it's finishing that assignment, whether it's whatever that goal is that you have in your mind, keep picturing what that's gonna look like and how you're gonna feel at that moment, because that's gonna get you through all the hardness, all the difficult things, the training, the sitting down at your computer to work on the assignment. The goal could be building a successful business, for example. As long as you're thinking about what that end goal is gonna look like, or what day 100 is gonna look like, that's gonna help you get through all 99 days leading up to that. I think having goals is what makes life fun. Honestly, as boring as that sounds, I think having goals is what makes life fun. It just gives you a reason to get up in the morning. Like there's no other way to try and explain that. It gives you drive. It gives you reason to do better. You can be at day number 10 and you can look back at day number 1 and be like, wow, I'm doing so much better than I was back then because I'm working towards day 20, whatever the goal is. I think everybody needs a goal. And a funny little part about how this goal came around is it wasn't even my decision actually. My accountant signed me up for this Ironman without telling me, and I suddenly got an email that said, "Hello Lewis, you're signed up for the Ironman 70.3. And I thought, oh, am I? I get a text from him and it says, "Have you got the email yet?" Man, I'm not backing out now because he was locked in for it as well. So having a partner to do it with as well, if we were both training for this goal, we were both training for the exact same goal, we had a pretty well the same sort of, I'm gonna say, training regime as well. So if I missed out on a workout and he did it, how embarrassing, you know? I have to do the goal because I have to do better than him, which sounds ugly on a surface level, but it's obviously friendly rivalry. Goals are so exciting. They're easier if you can picture what that endpoint will look like. They're also easier if you have an accountability partner who's maybe also doing the run, or also striving towards that goal, also has that same deadline for the assignment. Goals can be fun. They don't have to be difficult. Doing an Ironman was difficult, but it was fun the whole way through it. Noticing that I'm getting stronger after each workout, or noticing that my body feels better if I have 3 bottles of water throughout the day, or something like that. Or, getting to bed on time because I know that I'm gonna be waking up early the next morning, or something like that. And then I feel better because I went to bed earlier. So not only am I getting closer to that goal, I just feel better anyway. I'm living a better lifestyle. So goals can have a flow-on effect much larger than just that single goal as well. That was something that I noticed. Doing the Ironman, yes, I obviously got fitter to do that, but as a flow-on effect of that, everything has just gotten better. I'm now fitter, and I've passed that goal. So now I just enjoy running, and now I enjoy swimming, and now I enjoy bike riding. I hope that gives you a little bit of inspiration hearing about my story about a big audacious goal that I had recently. And I hope you can go and set some of those awesome goals for yourself as well, to give you reason to get up in the morning, to give you spring in your step, to make you excited to tie your shoes on in the morning. I wish you the absolute best. Set a ridiculous goal that seems almost unattainable, because you can do that as well. You can hit that seemingly unattainable goal. If you can work out what the finish point is, then you can work out what everything leading up to there is. So the world is your oyster. Shoot for the stars and you'll fall on the moon, and that's pretty far. I'm gonna sign off right there. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you've taken some inspiration from this. We'll see you on the next one.